it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today we have another fun crafting for Disney episode. So as you can tell, today I feel quite a bit better. So thank you for all the love and prayers that y'all have sent my way. I finally got some sleep last night, so I think that helped quite a bit. I'm still adjusting, but we're here. Now, for today's Crafting for Disney episode, this is a cute couples design that me and my husband are going to wear when we go to Disney World, which our trip is 29 days from today. It seems like it just jumped oh, we have 6 months. Nope, now we got less than a month. So, to get started, you're going to need your shirts, which we are using Bella and Canvas. This is a medium for my husband and a small for me, which is going to be a little tight because I haven't been able to work out, but you know, it is what it is. But they're the deep heather with the red around the outside. I thought they were super cute. You're also going to need your file, which if you're a $4 or more a month patron, you have access to all the Crafting for Disney files and all of the monthly SVGs, just so you know, in case you're wondering. You're also going to need your t-shirt guide, which I am using the 16-inch because my press is a 16 by 20. So if you have a 15-inch press, you get a 15. If you have a 12-inch press, you get a 12. So there are several different sizes to choose from on our website. You're also gonna need your vinyl, which I am using the Deco Film Soft Metallic by Specialty Materials in white, black, and metallic red. And right now on our website, all the way through August the 31st of 2019, all the Deco Film Soft Metallics are 20%. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to have to do is download your file. Now, if you go to my Patreon page, which is www.patreon.com/BetsyGocher, and click on the Post tab up at the top, you're going to select the Together Since file, and it's for personal use only. Anything that is Disney or movie related is copyrighted, so you can only use it for personal use. Now we're going to select the Together Since SVG, that red link, and click Save. Now we're going to go down here to Google Chrome, and as you can see, we are in Cricut Design Space. We're going to hit Upload, Upload Image, Browse. Then we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom of our Downloads folder because that's exactly where it'll be, and select the Together Since file. Click Open. So as you can see, that's what it looks like. We're going to click Save. Select that where it has the green box around it and click Insert Image. Now, as you can see, it is a 3-color design on the girls and 2 colors on the boys. So let's move that down so I can see everything, and I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Now, what I want to go ahead and do is, as you can see, it is 11.5 inches wide by 9 inches tall. We do want it a little bit bigger than that, so we're going to make that 20 inches wide, which seems huge, but that is 2 files put together. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is ungroup, and we're going to go ahead and weld together the black sole. We're going to go ahead and weld together Since. We want to go ahead and weld together 01 because it's 2001. Now, if you have a different date, I think the font is just college, so you can easily just measure out, substitute for your own year. And you can just type it out and then kind of measure off of that to make sure you have it lined up. So we're going to go ahead and weld the 20, the Together. There we go. Mate. Isn't that cute? Oh, let's undo the mate. We need to do the bow. Okay, so let's select all of the little pieces first of the white, all the little dots. And one thing I do love about working with the deco film is that it will weed those small little pieces, which is nice. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and weld the dots together. So if we select the dots, see, they're all together. Now we're going to weld together all the little red pieces of Minnie Mouse's bow, which this is going to be itty bitty, and click weld. Now as you can see, there is Minnie's bow. And now we can select mate and weld it together. Now we're going to go ahead and click on make it. And we're going to go ahead and mirror the white. Now, I'm not sure what it did there. We're going to change the size of this to 12 by 19 because the vinyl is 12 inches by 19 inches. Hold on. Let's cancel this because you see it's wanting to do something funky. There we go. Now let's click on make it. Okay, mirror that. There we go. Now we're going to change the size of this vinyl again to 12 by 19. Now everything looks good. We're going to go ahead and mirror that. Same thing for our red. We're going to change this to a 12 by 19. So as you can see, this design is only using 3 pieces of vinyl, and there's going to be a lot of excess that will go into our scrap boxes. So if you're not familiar with scrap boxes, we do a drawing every month for our Patreon people, and then we do one every single month for our regular subscribers. You comment on the month before, and that is how we do the drawing. So there we go. Now I'm going to choose, that's not right there, Everyday Iron-On. And give me a moment and we'll get this changed and show you how to put these shirts together. Okay, so I've already laid out the word mate on the front of my shirt, and I'm covering it with the Teflon sheet to save just a tiny bit of time because it really doesn't matter too much. And one of the things that I do, and I'll show you this, let me go ahead and let this start to cool, is whenever I have multiple pieces that go to the same project but on different shirts, I will take and go ahead and divide out, like this all goes on my shirt, this is what goes on Jeremy's shirt. So that way it kind of helps keep me a little bit organized, which really does help. So as you can see, there is my word mate. Now we can start putting on our red bow, which I'm just taking and matching in those lines. And I used red metallic just to kind of give it something extra. You know me, like to do something a little bit extra, always a little bit extra. I realized earlier that it's like I'm doing so good today. I'm feeling so much better. I went to the bathroom and noticed that my shirt had been on backwards all day. You know, I guess we all have those days. Okay. Now we can go ahead and pull that up. Go ahead and lay our dots in there. Very simple. And the good thing about these tiny little pieces are it doesn't take it long to cool. But as you can see, this is why I love the Deco Soft. It's so amazingly soft. Okay. Now don't worry, when you are using the white one, it is not a solid white. As you can see, it kind of gives it like a grayish tone. And excuse the limited space. If Nadia can pan around a little bit. We hired someone to go and tape and float and texture my new office, so it shouldn't be too long. So excited for it to be complete. Okay, so that's the front of it done. Now we're going to go ahead and do the back. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our t-shirt guide, lay it right up in the top two corners, and we're going to grab the word Scents, fold it in half, go pick up my babies. Mary's got to go pick up the boys for me. And you line that center mark up with the center. There we go. And see, it has a nice little curve to it. Now I'm going to take the 01 and I'm grabbing the new back guide and laying it up onto my heat press, folding it in half, and then lining that up. And as you can see, that gives us perfect placement for numbers. And you could easily do this in one color. You know, as I said, I like to be extra, so we're going to be extra. Sorry if my energy's down. Lights kill my head, so... Oh, you're fine, baby. Okay, so now we got to wait for this to cool, because if you pull it while it's too hot, you see how it's wanting to come up or break? You don't want that, so you got to wait till it cools. Okay. I love this red metallic. Probably one of my favorites. Okay. Now we're going to reheat this again for about 3 to 4 seconds. And then we're going to do Jeremy's shirt, which Jeremy's is a little bit easier because his only has one color on the front. Mine had 3 and 2 colors on the back. Again, I'm extra. Okie dokie. So see how pretty that looks? Now I'm going to grab Jeremy's shirt, lay it out on the heat press. Let's see. Pull it where the collar's off. Now we're going to grab the word Soul. Grab the small guide again. Okay. Fold it in half. Okay. And if you look on camera, you might be able to see, this is part of the reason why I love this. It's almost transparent, translucent, one of those words. When you look at it, and what I'm doing is I'm just taking and lining it up and putting it where the ears are just on here. So as you can see, when the ears are on here, it brings it 3 fingers down from the neck. Now we're going to go ahead and grab our Teflon sheet, which I knocked onto the floor. Cover and heat. And I guess I can, while this is cooling off, I can go ahead and announce the winner of the Spoiled and Broke shirts, which is Cassandra Knight. So Cassandra, if you will take and email me at cuttincornersvinyl@gmail.com with your sizes, we will get those shipped out to you. But don't forget that the Deco Softs are on sale. These are so much fun. I told my husband we're going to be the best dressed couple at Disney, other than I'm going to feel like a stuffed sausage because I think my shirts are going to be too tight. The problem with new medicine, I can't work out. Okie dokie. So the front of his is done. And I love this because, again, it's not super heavy, because a lot of times when you're using regular vinyl and you're doing lots of colors, especially when you're out in the heat, it can feel super duper heavy. if y'all know what I mean. So again, on the back, you go below the t-shirt guide. There we go. Grab the big one. Do the 2 a 0. And then again, right below. Perfect placement every time. But it's just as simple as that. Really nothing super hard. 5 to 7 seconds. Then we have to do one more press and these babies are done. Okay. Let it cool. Let it go. Let it go. I can't sing. I feel like I'm going crazy though. I feel better today because I had sleep. But my brain is still going 90 to nothing. So it takes some getting used to when you're on new meds. And thank y'all for being so understanding. But with the new space, I will be able to film pretty much whenever I want to. So when I'm feeling really good, I don't have to wait around for people to leave. I can film and hopefully have a lot of things pre-recorded. So if I have other days like this, y'all won't know. Which I don't mind if y'all know it. I don't mean it like that. I don't know. It is what it is. There we go. Now that one is all done. Now let's see if I can do this correctly. So, let's go over this way. Look how super cute those are. Now, remember, don't forget to check me out on all my social medias, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and keep a watch out for our new videos. Hopefully we will be back to 5 days a week. Christmas starts October the 1st. But other than that, I guess I will see you on the next one. Bye.